Good morning. I never start my videos with music because I don't want to rip anybody off, and I'm already like stealing ideas from different people. So I feel like if I start my videos like the people that I'm stealing from, then it's just a direct rip off. So I don't typically do that, and I add it at the end or something. But that's a pretty good loop, and I'm not really good at making those. So I wanted to start with that. So man, I butchered a Holy Night, but it's practice. The first couple times through it, I haven't played it in like a year. I haven't heard it in a year. It's one of those songs you just never hear, so you got to get used to it again. So that's okay. I forgive myself. Mistakes are made. But really, that video last night, I hadn't made a video in a while, and I was inspired again from Tom Bukovac, probably my favorite YouTube guitar player. And the reason why I make these videos about nothing, I just hit record and talk and play. He has a video out. It's about an hour long, and it's the most authentic video I think I've ever seen on YouTube. Him and a friend of his, who's a luthier, and I've seen him on a few videos before, talked for about an hour, and this luthier, who's like 39, ended up with MS and was bedridden for like 3 months. And you need to watch the whole video. There's a whole story there of everything he's been through. And then at the end, there's a nonprofit that he's involved with. It's called Acoustic Coffee. And they have a special blend of coffee that they make that supports the nonprofit that he's part of. And I bought a pound of that. You should check that video out. I'll definitely link to it and give you a chance to go look at that. It's so great. It's authentic. So today I'm working on Silent Night, finishing it. I have to punch in. So I'm not sure if I know punch in is a term. And I know overdub is a term. I don't know if they mean the same thing. I kind of think they do, because you're like recording over what you already have and then sliding it in. And I know punch in is an old term where you would literally punch in tape. But I'm not great at producing or recording yet. I'm getting better. But I'll show you guys what I have there in a minute before I fix it. But the loop, really quick, is easy. I think it's called a line cliche. I don't know if a line cliche has to only go down in steps, or if it can go up. But the Beatles use this all the time. Hey Jude does this, and some other songs. It's really easy. It's almost all D. So the first D, then the first inversion, the third in the bass. Then we're gonna go suspension. And that's the sixth, that's the B, but it's almost a D again. It's almost this first inversion. You're just adding what would be the sixth. Then the A. Turn around. Turn around. And then the solo thing's all A. Or all D. So this shape, and this shape a little bit. Something like that. That's fun. And so last night I made that, and it was fun, so I wanted to record over it. So Silent Night. So here's what I have so far. I have, I don't know how to like show my screen yet, so I'm just going to talk about it. I have 2 rhythm tracks, one left, one right, slightly different tones to give it, I don't know, fill up space, I suppose. Grand piano and pad, which is just a plug-in, and I use my computer keyboard, and most of those are just power cords, just the 1 and a 5. I add the 3 in selectively and randomly. But when I did like the full cords, it overtook too much, and I liked the 5 cords to kind of sit underneath, almost like with the bass, and then add some things in, because there's a lot of guitar going on with the melody and all that other stuff. So I did that. Lead goes right down the center. Lead guitar goes down the center, and the bass also goes down the center. Yeah, also goes down the center. And for the bass, I usually like get the bass out, plug it into the directly into the interface, and then do some other stuff. This time I decided just to plug it into the AC30. It's a low volume, so I think it'll be fine. And it worked out pretty good. You'll hear the spots that I'm off because the tempo is it's 60. It's way slow, so I always jump the beat, and you'll hear the spots that I need to fix. So here it is. I'm okay there. I think right here I'm off. Yeah, see, hear that? It's off. And here I'm on again. That's pretty good. And you notice the lead line part, the vocal part, I'm a little out of sync, but I think I like it because I think that's what vocals sound like. They're kind of out of sync with everything else, and adds some flavor. So I may leave that in. Not sure yet. And you can also hear where I punched in, you hear a little blip. It's in the bass. Did you hear that? I don't know how to get rid of that. No, I don't know if it matters. I think it's a volume thing, and I'm sure there's a way, but I don't think I'm going to worry about it yet. That bass. That's about the only bass flavor that I added, and I think it blends really well. And then it just plays that same part again. I think I might have went too long with that, and I think in the beginning, let me go back to the beginning and let me mute the lead. Lead copy. Oh, interesting. I think the first maybe 4 bars are just going to be instruments with, or maybe it's, let's see how many bars that would be. Yeah, 4 bars. Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's 8. Do something like that. I don't know. Anyway, that's it. So enjoy your Black Friday. Don't spend all your money. That's it. That's all I got. Have a good day.